Each car marquee has a story to tell of success, innovation, and groundbreaking models, but also a failure. And the Bentley has a particularly stirring tale. Until 1930, the name Bentley was synonymous with sensational motor racing success. But a year later, it went broke and was swallowed up by the rival Rolls Royce. The first common product was the Bentley 3.5-liter car. When our test driver Christoph Bauer first heard he was to drive a Bentley, he prepared for a noisy, heavy metal machine and a strenuous workday. But after a few minutes of driving it, the Bentley 3.5-liter turned out to be extremely easy with smooth and precise gear changes. The car's 100 horsepower makes it fun to roar up mountain roads. The Bentley 3.5-liter first went into production as a sporty spinoff of the Rolls Royce 2025 in the fall of 1933. Our model is from the world's most popular car museum in Wolfsburg in Germany. It was created in 1934 by London-based coachmaker Van Plas. The sleek and clear-cut interiors hold no surprises. A real shame for the owner to leave the driving to a chauffeur. The 3.5-liter is a lot of fun to operate. A low center of gravity and an elastic inline 6-cylinder engine make it a dream to drive for anyone. This Bentley 3.5-liter was marketed under the slogan, "The silent sports car," reveals test driver Christoph Bauer. And it really is quite quiet. For those who don't like it that way, there's a lever, his favorite feature in the car. You push it forward, a few flaps open up, and there it is. You can pump up the sound. The inline 6-cylinder engine doesn't have the 4-valve technology of earlier Bentley designs, but with 110 horsepower at 3,800 revs per minute, it packs quite a punch. The gear shift isn't great. The knob is directly next to the driver's right knee. The higher gears are, however, synchronized. According to Christoph, Ettore Bugatti once said that Mr. Bentley would build the world's fastest trucks, but that changed once it was taken over by Rolls Royce. This Bentley 3.5-liter was the first product of that alliance. Christoph once read in a review that the car's driving comfort was almost ladylike. And anyone who's ever sat behind the wheel of a blower Bentley can really value that development. The blower Bentley, fitted with Roots superchargers, outperformed the competition on the racing track between 1929 and 1932, but mostly only for one record-breaking lap. The unbelievable 5 Le Mans victories, clocked up between 1924 and 1930, were claimed by sturdier Bentley models. Our test driver is over the moon about the car's stylishness. This wonderful body comes from a coach manufacturer in London, and there's a lot of Rolls Royce in this Bentley 3.5-liter. The chassis originates from a Rolls Royce prototype, and the 3.7-liter machine from the Rolls Royce 2025. And horsepower was boosted to 110. And that's testimony to the Bentley's sporty image. Some purists would say this Bentley here is actually a Rolls Royce. He says to him it makes no difference. He likes it the way it is, in particular the impressive headlights. Following the takeover by Rolls Royce, Bentley further distanced itself from the bulky truck image. In the mid-1930s, the 1,177 silent sports car rolled out of the Rolls-Royce plant and into the garages of well-heeled owners. The price tag, £1,380. Test driver Christoph Bauer isn't a die-hard fan of such pre-war models, but the Bentley 3.5-liter has really got to him. An extremely casual machine that set international standards in comfort, operation, and stability well into the 1950s. This car definitely marks a milestone in automobile history. Rolls Royce preserved the sportiness of its associated brand Bentley only for a short time. In 1935, owner Walter Owen Bentley moved to carmaker Lagonda. Since 1999, Bentley has belonged to Germany's Volkswagen, a checkered history